O sacred head surrounded by crown of piercing thorn, a bleeding head so wounded, reviled and put to scorn. The power of death comes o'er you, the glow of life decays. Yet angel hosts adore you and tremble as they gaze. In this your bitter passion, Good Shepherd, think of me. With your most kind compassion, unworthy though I be, beneath your cross abiding, forever would I rest. In your dear love confiding, and with your presence blessed. What language shall I borrow to thank you, dearest friend, for this your dying sorrow, your mercy without end? Lord, make me yours forever, a loyal servant true. Yet let me never, never outlive my love for you.
The inscription below this crowned, thorned head of Christ says, I thirst. We recognize that as one of the words that John has recorded in his gospel of Jesus on the cross. I thirst. Even the soldiers recognized that as a human reality. I thirst, because they got him a sponge soaked with his vinegar. I thirst. What a proof of the humanity of Jesus. Jesus not only was crucified, but it was the end of a long process. He had spent the whole night being awake. He was scourged. He lost so much blood in that. He was crowned with thorns. He was forced to carry the cross. He fell. He got up. He goes up to the cross, forced up to the hill of Golgotha. He was nailed, hands and feet to the cross. And the only way to get a little bit of extra breath, because it was death by suffocation, the only way to get a little extra breath was to force yourself to stand more erect on your feet, your nailed feet to the cross, and just it made the pain that much worse, but to try to get a little relief. And so I thirst was a human reality. He was probably dehydrated. He had gone through just what I described, and now he was hanging in the full heat of day for 3 hours. I thirst. Not just a symbolic thirst, but a human thirst, and part of the proof of the humanity of Jesus. He didn't sidestep any part of your humanity. One of the early church fathers said, unless Jesus experienced it, unless Jesus took it on, we cannot be redeemed in that area of our life. And so I thirst. The pain was so awful from the crucifixion, which the Romans had perfected to make it the most painful, and it was the most shameful death as well, but the most painful, that a new word developed, and it was called excruciating, out of the cross, excruciating pain. And so when Jesus took on this excruciating pain, when he took on the thirst of that human reality, he took on every one of the horrible pains that we experience, every part of the betrayal, every part of an injustice, every part of excruciating relationships, every part of excruciating pain, every part of excruciating fears. Jesus took it on, so that there is no place that we can be in life where we cannot touch him. There is no place in our life that Jesus has not saved. And so, O sacred head surrounded by a crown of piercing thorn, O bleeding head so wounded, reviled, and put to scorn. Dear Jesus, lay your wounded hand upon my weary head, and teach me to have courage in the path that I must tread. Bless me, and bless those whom I love, and give me grace to see those crosses bravely borne by us will keep us close to thee. And if at times a shadow falls in unexpected ways, please put your gentle hand in mine and guide me through the days. So bless my people, one and all, with thy protecting grace, and impart to them thy wisdom ere they meet thee face to face.
O sacred head surrounded